Hello everyone, me Phone here, and I'm Son of Beast. As you all know, that the season of the NBA is officially done for the year. Now it's time to step into the postseason and get started for the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Who will be heading to the championship game of the conference, and in the NBA Finals? Find out once this game starts here in the first round. Let's get started on 2K Sports.
Hello everyone, Test Tube here, and this is the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight's matchup is about to be only 3 games on the head, as we're about to be seeing one of the games in the matchups. Only last 2 games in Game 1, and only 1 game in Game 2. So as we're about to be seeing the last 2 part of each games in the Eastern and Western Conference. We got the Boston Celtics, the number 2 seed, taking on against the number 7 seed of Miami Heat. Now this matchup is really turning out to be just like the same thing that goes with the last game here in the Eastern Conference Finals and the regular season, as the Celtics definitely did destroy Miami Heat with a great run of the opportunity range. So this one turns out to be just like they have ever done it before. Right now, the starting lineups are being as followed. For Miami Heat, we have is Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Caleb Martin, and Bam Adebayo. On the Celtics side, we have is Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford, and Robert Williams III. The courtesy of the commentaries are on the board, as I have Clover returning to the game here for the Celtics at the TD Garden Arena, and she's also along with another commentator crew as much as always. On the side of this note, Paintbrush is here on the side, and Son of Beast is right here in this part of the game at TD Garden Arena. Let's get your game started right now. Celtics and Heat. Let's do it. Enjoy the game, folks.
Here are the starting lineups for Miami Heat. At full forward, Caleb Martin. At point guard, Kyle Lowry. At baseline guard, Tyler Hero. At center, Bam Adebayo. At a small forward position, Jimmy Butler. Your head coach for the Miami Heat, Eric Spoelstra. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, here now for your starting lineups for your Boston Celtics. At forward is one, number 42, Al Horford. At guard, number 36, Marcus Smart. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At the guards, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At guard, number 0, Jason and your Boston head coach for the Celtics, Jose Joe Mazzulla. For your Boston Celtics. Good evening,
evening, everyone, and we are at TD Garden Arena. Tonight's matchup is being courtesy by the NBA playoffs. It's the Miami Heat of Butler facing against the Boston Celtics of Jason Tatum. Right now with me, Clover and Paintbrush, we have is Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here's Allie.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single wide trailer and said, quote, I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking, she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer. And Brian, with his max extension in 2020, he said, quote, knowing that she set her life was such a stress reliever.
Rich, show me that one here. Thank you.
Oh man, I am super excited to see what this game is all about. And I have to say about this one because the Celtics made it all the way to the finals to face against the Golden State Warriors. Remember, I'd like to see that one again. In most of the cases, you can never know what's going to happen.
With the win of the Boston Celtics, here's Horford on a group. With the courtesy of this lineup fueled by Gatorade, we're all fueled up and we are ready to go. Jason Tatum is covered up by Jimmy Butler. And it's Horford on Caleb Martin. Marcus Smart on Kyle Lowry. And it's Brown on Tyler Hero. And Robert Williams covered up by Bam Adebayo. One thing for Bam Adebayo has really done was the best thing that he has ever done, which is his block shot. He was able to do one of his techniques of his score because of his moment really keeps it on happening. By that time, when he gets this thing right on the money line, he really has to give him all what the players have always got. For this one, it's run and you tough, then you think about it. Horford grabs the layup miss as the rebound comes up for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero on Brown. Covered up here. And pass is stolen. Here's Robert Williams on the fast break. Shot when tipped. It was missed off as Bam Adebayo recovers with the defense.
I don't know what to say about it, but this is really tough to find out when it was going to happen. But it may not be tough enough if they're going to definitely win that game.
Since we've seen it in January 24th, they won against Boston in a regular season. How did this really happen? That they are really a good team. Well, in my cases, it's not really that the same. When this happens, all right, you know, this was the only secondary rival matchup that they ever faced in the Eastern Conference Showdown, so they would not have enough to go with that one. Here's Lowry covered up by Horford. The alley-oop is successful, and the last game was against Detroit. Now this one was not really tough. How could Bam Adebayo do this? That's a great play. An excellent mobile one drive for the Heat. Ball loose. Here's Tyler Hero trying to catch the run, and he's fouled. That goes on Marcus Smart with his first personal foul. And with the team foul for Boston. Tyler Hero got a first steal of it on Robert Williams, and he's at the free throw line shooting too. Well, in that case out there, Tyler Hero is one of the best Sparta players after becoming the Rookie of the Year. He may have a little difficult strain to try to stop and end their run. First free throw set in for Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero was definitely one of the better players since we have seen him starting for the draft of NBA 2020. 2019, I should mean. But in that moment, wasn't really just the same thing that we're ever perhaps one of the heroes. Like if Jack Harlow was able to make a Tyler Hero part of a song, he would know that one for well at the game. If he ever hangs out with Tyler Hero, he would definitely know that. Jack Harlow can definitely remember it. For his moment, he was able to make that one a great communication. I don't know what to tell you about this one, but Jack Harlow is? I mean, he's really well at that phase. You could definitely try to keep him up here with the one-on-one club. Play a little beach ball game here on the basketball court. He likes that one, you give it a call. Foul is called on Kyle Lowry, his first personal and their first team foul for Miami, as Marcus Smart is at the free throw line shooting two. First free throw sent in for Marcus Smart.
Now, I have to say, Marcus Smart is definitely one of the players that have played the best. The moment I really tell that one, that whenever he plays with his team, and Joe Mazzulla will help him to coach the better, most games are very that technical. On a tough luck, but at that point, the lucky luck shot.
Second free throw is off the mark. Lowry has the ball, now back the other way. Smart with it now. Lowry with the dribble motion. 0 for 2. Good two-pointer. That's in. And right now they have 7-1 in the board. They have to do something else. They got to get over it. Here's Brown with the 2. Off of Tyler Hero. And it's Marcus Smart with the assist.
That's a great feed. When Jaylen Brown hasn't released it, he has that finger roll taking over for the big.
Here's Butler covered up by Tatum. Trying to watch him from the deck. Lowry back to Hero. 5 on the shot clock. For the 2. Rebound. And Horford will grab his own miss from the Heat. Horford with a drive. Good throw down. And Horford has his first bucket in the books. Horford was definitely one of the bestest players. Nowhere to go anywhere after playing with the Sixers and the OKC Thunders. He wants to return to his team so they can definitely remember him. Two-pointer missed the mark. Williams grabs his first rebound of the game. Gives it to Al Horford. Tatum, right in the wing. Trying to make a new move. Finds Brown. And the dunk one-hand down. And they tied the game up by 7. A great start for the first period after Tatum with the assist.
Oh, wow. That Jaylen Brown got a great start of it.
Miami calls timeout with 2:08 to go. Little back-to-back battles here for the first period, but now they got the boards up ahead. All because of this one, that they were very tough in the team. Because of Bam Adebayo, he was really that strong. Try to go with that one here on defense and try to reject the ball. But Tyler Hero's got a great set of his foot and the fingertip. However, he made that one in there. He was practicing really well doing his shooting. A lot of technique, and his scores he ever becomes with the offensive player of the day. And definitely Jimmy Butler, really well played on the court. The new substitution comes in for the Boston Celtics and the Heat, as a couple players are checked out. Mike Muscala is in. Kevin Love comes in for Bam Adebayo. Here's Vincent with the drive, steps around, and he makes a shot. That's his first bucket for Vincent.
Vincent was able to have a lot of encouragement to try to take a team. But in that cases, he just really has to go with it all on his own.
Foster finds over Brogdon. Brogdon to Williams. With a drive, a 2. Good over Butler. Williams has his first bucket. Right now, they still got a tie. Ever played like that before, they've got to go with the heavy end. Oladipo covered up by Brogdon. Finds Robinson for 3. First three-pointer can't hit the mark. Vincent grabs the rebound. Love for 2. Off target at that time as Muscala picks up his first rebound. Here's White. After playing with the San Antonio Spurs, he now joins the team with Boston. Here's White with the drive, scoop it in, and White with the first bucket.
Oh, yeah, Derek White. I like to see what Derek White has. I think that franchise is my best guy.
Vincent for the 2, and he misses again. Brogdon with another rebound with under 1 minute to go. Mike Muscala flicks it over to Brogdon. Brogdon swings to White. White scans the floor, back over to Brogdon. Over Love, and he's fouled. That's Love's first foul, and their second team foul for Miami. 35.5 second stop as Malcolm Brogdon will head to the free throw line shooting 2. That was really the tough to play. When the drive comes here near, it was very tough to go with the back end. And for Brogdon for himself, got to get that one clear right ahead. Another free throw percentage coming up here for the Boston Celtics as they're adding another free throw percentage to the line. They're trying to get more two-pointers at the score at the right timing. Brogdon hits the first free throw. As for right now, the new changes coming in as Strus is checked in for Vincent. Oladipo moves over again to point guard. Good on the second free throw for Brogdon.
Brogdon's shots was really well in phase. With that one, with that catch in, that could be a lucky shot.
Oladipo outside, covered up by White. Finds Strus. Strus back to Oladipo. They're making new changing of the passing for Miami. 2 for Butler. Free throw, for a free throw, no good. Williams gives it back to White. Under 10 seconds to go, here's Williams. Trying to move back over to Hauser. Hauser, fadeaway shot. Was no foul call, and the first quarter comes to an end. A little rough on the start, but 13 for Boston turned out to be like that. And over 9. We'll get the second quarter after this. And as you're tuning us here for the second period, Boston in the lead by 4. Over 9 for Miami. This really has to turn things out. Whenever the play comes in handy, they get this thing done.
Well, it's irritational. They're really having a lot of difficult time to maintain their way. When I say that Jason Tatum and the other guys have a lot of shots in there, they're doing really well to keep that crowd so good.
And yeah, they really are going for good motions for the wishes. Maybe the one thing we have to keep an eye on is Jimmy Butler, because he was really strong on the man. I don't know what you will do. You might not find out what you will get to get there if you're going to try to stop on Butler for good. Robinson misses a three-pointer. And when you go back with that one here, the other player can be a lot that harder to go with the challenge of the play. They may not have enough to try to keep their eyes on a stride. They got to find another way to do this. Tatum over Robinson. Good pointer from the baseline. And Jason Tatum has his first bucket. Al Horford with the assist. He's got 1. Miami trailing by 6. Robinson on Tatum. Screen on Bam Adebayo. With the drive in. Blocked away by Tatum.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Tatum! Like that one.
And here's another angle for Tatum. He's blocking it right away. Says, that's it. I'm coming up to take your ball away. Oh, that Philly flail. That guy over there, Jason Tatum, and really going to keep on looking at pressure. Right now, the new change is coming in for Miami as Robinson's checked out, as Hirosh's checked in. Strus moves over to small forward. Watching the middle, Bam Adebayo. Grab the rebound. Go to D. Third time, no good for Bam Adebayo. Man, he's really like trying to pressure it. Jaylen Brown over Tyler Hero makes a shot.
Now that's what Jaylen Brown does. When he goes right around it, he has to go up with the shot and go right from rim to rim.
An excellent mobile one drive for Boston. Timeout called by Miami with 4:35 left to play in the first half. 17-9 to Boston are running their way back to the finals of the conference. They made it all the way to the finals until they ended up with a loss against the Golden State Warriors in the finals. Well, it's really tough to mention out there before, because of the regular season was able to pick up this most of the game. I have to say that this was really tough to be honored out there. It would be very tough what's up there to score. I mean, you can't just get rid of the greatest player of that one. You can't get rid of Stephen Curry. You can't get rid of Klay Thompson, and you can't get rid of anybody. That's what they usually do. Try to keep a game in consent from this point on to to point by between the court and the paint. The wing, very tough, but we're not really comfortable enough with what they're going to do. We really got to show it off what they have. New substitution for the Heat as Markins checked back in. Right now, the new change-up in between for the Boston are trying to keep their runs on stride. They have to do something else out there. Strus on Tatum. Blocked it. Rebounded again. Tatum watching closely. Pass to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Hero for 3. Rebounded up by Williams. Williams receives his second rebound of the night. Horford finds Smart. Tatum up for the 3. Triple point, no good for Tatum. Now that's really tricky because the defender was on him. May not be able to do it too much like he was able to do it. Lowry up, and he's fouled. That's Marcus Smart with his second first team foul for Boston.
Well, as I say, Kyle Lowry was able to pick up that one in the middle. I would have said that Marcus Smart would have been able to take the block out of him. And Joe Mazzulla may have to just go back to it and fix it.
Another free throw percentage coming up for Miami as Kyle Lowry's at the free throw line shooting 2. He makes the first free throw. This really has to be honored about what they have done. Most of the game, most of them. All 5 players move over, as right now Williams is checked out, as Smart is checked in. And second free throw sent in for Lowry. Celtics lead by 6. Pritchard finds Brown. Brown looking it over. Smart in the corner. Finds over Brown. Pritchard for the outside. And no good in the 3-point range. Lowry trying to look over. Finds Strus. And reporting from Ali LaForce that Eric Spoelstra was able to keep us up with a team that were trying to keep it focused. He did talk to an interview from Ali LaForce. Might be saying that we need key. We have to do it on our own. And this is our moment, guys, because we need it right away to get in the game. That has to do with one of each part of the game that really needs to stand out. They have to do it for good. Right now, that Hero is checked in. So Vincent's checked in for Lowry. And Pritchard on the move. And drive scores. Makes that one in for the 2-point bucket score. Vincent with the ball. He finds Strus from the outside. Finds Hero for 3. Good! A 3-pointer range outside. And they're down by 5.
All they have to do, they're just going to need to keep on shooting it right away. It gets closer and closer.
Move around to Tatum. Tatum on the move with a 2. Nice D for Caleb Martin. Vincent finds Strus. Lost the ball. Jaylen Brown has it back. And here comes Tatum. Off the angle on Bam Adebayo with a great solid D. That lockdown needs to be right. Tatum, 2 in a row. New substitutions coming in for the Boston Celtics. 2 players for Brogdon and Muscala are checked in. Jimmy Butler moves over to small forward as Kevin Love is checked in for Vincent. For Caleb Martin, I meant. Butler on Tatum. Trying to watch it from here. Love for 3. Still no good. And Bam Adebayo takes the rebound. All because of this one, Bam Adebayo really got to get that one straight up into the canyon. We talked about the last game here that Miami did beat against the Celtics to end the streak. Because of them, they were really improving their runs to try to slow them down and go back to it again. Well, yeah, it definitely really had turned out. Not really too much, everybody. And a three-pointer comes in for Jaylen Brown.
Oh yeah, Jaylen Brown really got good ones to stop and cover up. He did.
Here's Slub on Williams. Feed off to Adebayo. And Adebayo scores from the backboard. All what does happen because Kevin Love was giving it to Bam Adebayo. They're really on the roof. Finds Tatum. Tatum right over to Brown with a minute left. Tatum outside. For the step back two. Easy setup for Tatum. And with the two-pointer on the move, they're up extensioning it again. Yeah, very honest, dude. Can be honest to be with more powerful on the hand. Love on Williams. Finds to Butler. To Vincent. Vincent finds Adebayo. Dunk it right on Muscala. And Adebayo with the first and second part of a dunk, he was going right at it. Easy to make that call. You gotta keep your eyes on the steady. Over Love. Two-pointer for Williams. It's good. A lot of back-to-back switches for the Celtics and the Heat. Miami trailing by 2-6. And Love scoops the drive, and Williams and Hero gets the assist. All that down, really need that one in there. Pritchard with the ball. Finds Tatum. Just 10 seconds left. Williams outside. To Tatum. Tatum trying to go for the screen. With a move. Awesome fade, and a layup goes in for Tatum. He's got 6. We're in half court. It's off the mark. So that ends the first half. 28-22 is your score. A good start for the Celtics. Let's catch you down over to Ali LaForce. Ali?
What were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Thanks, Ali. We'll get started with the third quarter after this break. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello, everyone. Test Tube back here again, and I now have a Clover to see what she's got.
You always telling me what it is, so let's find out.
First half on a start with a great look of a feed. Brown and their team have it all down board. Let's start off with you, Clover. With this only team, how does it really turn out that the Celtics are really turning it, improving their shots? They take over for the Heat.
Well, they're really improving it. They've done a lot of great job out there. I might say they got a great pace and movement. They might take it all from you. And now for your take, Test Tube, for Miami Heat.
Well, let's be honestly, it's not really that quite obviously, but the necessary goes, we gotta get over this. And that's gonna be a wrap. Clover, it's time to head you back down to the game. And Test Tube will be back with the post-game show. We'll catch you on the flip side.
I like that.
Welcome back to the Boston Celtics of the TD Garden Arena. Boston Celtics have 28 and Miami have 22. All with high surprise on Jaylen Brown. The only man on the shooting guard range did really a lot of impressive work.
The team really needs him because Jaylen Brown was definitely top points on set. And because of him, he was really on a great stand-up chain to get it off the run. Without Kemba Walker, I think they're going to do it without him. They can definitely go for the win.
Now with the courtesy lineup fuel up a Gatorade for Miami, all filled up and ready to go. Adebayo is covered up by Williams, and it's Martin on Horford, Lowry on Smart, and it's Tyler Hero on Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum on Jimmy Butler. Here's Smart, finds Tatum, finds Williams, up with the slam! It's Williams with a dunk and Tatum with the assist.
Oh man, that Robert Williams drive? I mean, you get the out of here. I like that one too.
Here's Butler outside, covered up by Tatum over to Martin. Martin layup drive. Rebounded by Adebayo. One-handed jam down. Puts a revenge on Robert Williams. Says, no way, can't do. Oh, you better not be showing up that love out there. That's your support. You can't do anything. Brown finds Smart. Try to flip it over to Williams. Shoots over Adebayo. Layup scores as Robert Williams picks up his second bucket. Now that was really good. That drive scoops it up in here.
Indeed, also, too.
That's your mobile one drive for Robert Williams for the Boston Celtics. Hero on the outside, covered by Brown. Try to survey the floor. Butler at the free throw line. Missed again as Horford picks up his third rebound of the night. Now here's Smart. Jimmy Butler, only 2 points of his score, only missed a couple of field goal percentage here, and only was on 3-minute court. Yeah, it wasn't tough enough to make that one play. Tatum with the screen, free on the shot clock. Horford drive, good for another basket. 4 points for Horford. They have extension up by 10. Here's Larry on Smart. Trying to give it off to Hero. Hero with the alley-oop. Alec member checked it by Tatum. Smart with the move. Giving it to Tatum. With the drive. And he's fouled. That goes with Jimmy Butler. His first team foul for Miami. And Tatum is at the free throw line shooting too.
He's really impressive out there. Jason Tatum, I mean, he's like the best. I mean, if I go with the top 5 players, I mean, that would be a great choice. Because of that, Jason Tatum is like I love it.
Tatum missed the first free throw. With the new substitution, Victor Oladipo and Robinson are checked in for Tyler Hero and Caleb Martin. The Celtics are also making new changes here as White and Brogdon come in for Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. He hits the second free throw. Here's Larry, only has scored a couple of points, but not able to make that one a 2-point set score, but only at the free throw line. The excellent D here by Al Horford.
He was really well at that. Get your hand on the ball, because if Al Horford was going to get there, you know, the ball would be coming in flying fast at that point in time.
Here's White outside. Horford going for the three. Short off the rim, and it's Rowie with the rebound. Tonight for this season, only 40.5 rebounding percentage in for tonight was 17. We really have to say when this was ever going to happen, what they did. Oh, and Adebayo. Oh my goodness. You can't just try to get rid of him. Timeout call by Celtics with 3:02 left to go in the third period. 35-26. Looking to shine and bright enough to believe the green team.
All green teams are definitely like the same thing, just like the Lucky Look.
New substitution checked in for as far as the Heat. They're making new changes. And on the other side of it, as right now, Boston Celtics have Jason Tatum out, and right now Foster is checked in. The same thing that goes with this part of the game in the regular season, with an overtime winner of Miami Heat beating the Celtics, a 120 to 116 score. It really turned out when he was going to take over for the line. This really has determined an overtime winner that did turn out to be one of the best. Well, and occasionally that has to go with the Heat. A better run, Victor Oladipo or anybody they can go for. Oladipo is fouled, and he has his first personal. The number 2 foul occurs for Miami. Derek White at the free throw line as he will take 2 shots here for Boston Celtics. Only 2:49, clock stop. Derek White, it's the free throw. Now for their team, for the Boston Celtics, they definitely did play against the Sixers in the NBA playoffs during the pandemic. But right at that moment, they have already known the Boston Celtics have made it all the way to the conference finals to face against Miami Heat. And this is what the game looks like, just like now. Well, I must tell you, because if he really wants to go for it again, he might want to do it for another one. But his team, with Derek White saying, hey, if the Team Sixers can try to take over it, take no word from me, because I want to do it again. Robert Williams rejection. That has to do with Robert Williams to try to stop the pressure. Lowry taking it over on a fast break. Here we go. Lowry over White and 2 block. That might be Derek White or Al Horford. I don't know which one it is, but we'll have to check the replay soon. Robinson can't hit the 3-point mark. It's very tough. Not to be honest with you, at all the ways they weren't going to do it. Horford back to White. 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Here's Hauser. Around by Malabayo, and he's rejected. Lowry with the ball. Trying to give it to Oladipo. Oladipo, double man. Lost the ball on Williams' recovery. Al Horford going to take the finishing. Back to White. To Williams. Hauser back outside. Horford. White up for the 3. Good! A 3-point range out inside the mark. They're up by 13.
Well, Derek White can say you are the champ. More than a star. You got wide open out there. Wait, should say.
Kyle Lowry hits the 3. They're down by 10. Battle the battle. They don't want to mess that one up. Here's White. Covered by Oladipo. Swings the ball over to Horford. And back to Williams. Allie LaForce did talk to Joe Mazzulla. And with the play of this one, their team cannot be stoppable. They try to pick up the run. Because playing against the Miami Heat really give a struggle in this one, they can't be losing their focuses, because at that moment, they are going to have to try to regain the group and go back to the playoff inbound to try to regroup their position. It's not easy of what they're doing it for. Williams missed a 2-pointer. Here's Adebayo on White. Try to give it to Lowry. Lowry in the wing for 3. It's rebounded by Al Horford. That's his 5th rebound of the night, and now he gives it to Hauser. Finds Horford. White going to triple. Rebounded up here by Love. Back to Lowry. Taking the Oladipo. Set up with the D. Rejected by Williams. And that ends the third quarter.
Wow, they're really that stoppable. Nice job, Robert Williams with the block. He's got a good eye on it.
39-31. They're getting it over with the game to end the first game of the night for the playoffs for the Celtics. We'll catch you on the flip side of the break, and we'll get the fourth quarter right after this. And a moment now to reveal the State Farm assist of the game. I have to say, what this was ever going to go for, that has to be one of the players that was turning out the best. And this was because Jaylen Brown had that shot after Tatum passed.
He was really doing really well. And then occasionally, give that one a good call. Jason Tatum, one of the good ones. That's nice.
Hope you're glad you have us back, as right now the fourth quarter is about to set. Celtics are on the board, and Curiously filled up a Gatorade, all filled up, and we are ready to go. Tatum is on Caleb Martin, and it's Smart on Kyle Lowry. Derek White on Tyler Hero. Then it's Williams on Kevin Love. And finally, Jaylen Brown on Jimmy Butler. Here's Brown with a shot. Count the bucket and one! That's for Brown's best moment. Oh, look at you flexing out there, Jaylen Brown. You've always got the power of it.
I say that Jaylen Brown, he was going right to it. He was, I got it on my own. And that shot, wow, he is awesome. Hey, show what he's got. Fans really loved what Jaylen Brown does. With a lot of celebration.
The foul is called on Jimmy Butler, as right now Jaylen Brown at the free throw line shooting 1. Only stopped the clock at 5:38 left to play in the fourth quarter. Brown missed the free throw. As for this one, turned to be one of the obvious in this game. They really love playing each other, and I'm hoping at this point we can definitely see the Celtics and the Heat playing for next season in the playing next regular season on NBA 2k24. Well, we're gonna see what they can do. I like it them better than the Clippers or any other team. There perhaps. Smart with a drive. Good two-pointer range. Smart with the recover bucket. And with over the bucket score, they made that one hit the backboard. A mobile one drive for Marcus Smart. Butler on Brown. He gives it to Lowry. Finds Hero. Back to Love. Over Williams. And fadeaway shot good for Kevin Love. He's got his first bucket, and right now, at this moment, it was Kevin Martin. He really get that one out there, get a lot of trouble of it, and you're going to need to fix that one on your own. White finds Tatum. Tatum on the move. On the jam! On with two hands, and fans love when Tatum slams two-hand down.
He's really epic. Can you feel it? I like it when Tatum doesn't feel.
Timeout called by Miami Heat with 4:25 remaining. 45-33, the fans are loving it. All they do is they want to win. The NBA on NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. American Express. Don't live life without it. And by Adidas. This is one of the toughest games that they have ever played here, since many teams was definitely matched up in the Eastern Conference Showdown by Boston and Miami. They're the best part of the teams that have ever done it before, many part of the days and the years of season. They've done every postseason they do, they have it all of it down. They want to see if they can get that win. And for the last time, a wild ending run has turned out. That the Boston Celtics end their run to the Miami Heat, and they move on to the finals. And this really has to give that one a good one, because I really like it. When they played it very hard, they give that one a good run to try to stop the players on inbound. Because of that one, they've done it best. Right now, with the game instant, Ali LaForce has a lot of it as they showing up. Jason Tatum is really one of the greatest plays of this game for the Celtics. He's really well out there trying to keep it going. Smart, unable to make the rebound, and right now they're back the other way. Keep your eyes on the setup. Brogdon grabs the rope. Williams grabs the miss. White in the corner. Tatum, right toward the side of the line. Finds Williams over Love. Solid D performance for Kevin Love.
Kevin Love was able to keep that one focused on striking really hard. And got that one.
Here's Williams. Back to Tatum. Tatum up. He puts a foot back. Smart outside, trying to gain loose. Tatum on the wing. Over to Williams. Shoots over Butler. Layup score, no good for Williams. Yeah, it was very tough. Not really enough to get over it. Butler, fadeaway shot in made as right now Butler trying to keep the game back in again, down by 10. Smart with the ball. Finds Tatum. 3 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Smart with the two. Jumper set, no good for Smart. That defensive rebound was picking up a little too much out of it. Lowry finds Hero. with the 2. Shot made for Hero. Timeout call by Boston Celtics. They decided to call with a different look of a change. They have to keep it going. Every time in the moment, when you get this one down, you have to get better at this game. Because this moment, you don't want that one to leave out of your opinion. To try to go out on your own. Now, for one of the great players in this one for Jason Tatum, he was definitely one of the professional leagues that was able to go with this one for at McDonald's All-American High School in Missouri. And then he played with the college basketball team with Duke. And he definitely noticed that one before. His playing was just a big on the tough spot of Jason Tatum. And he was ever played there with the team that way, as the team made it all the way down to Duke from 16 to 17. His college was definitely turning one of the bestest, and he was the first, and he was the 3rd pick for the 2017 NBA draft from round number 1.
I don't know how he became legendary. I mean, he's like a superstar. I mean, come on, man. Do you want to be like a legendary? I don't think so. He does a superstar. Their favorite.
Now for the New Balance player of the game. This one on a header goes to Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry was able to do one of his own trick. Only 5. But enough to go with that one. He made that one a great assist. To give it that one a good goes ahead. Here's Horford. Pass to Smart. Pass to Brown. Brown swings to Smart. Up with the 2. Rebounded by Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo receiving his 6th rebound of the night. And now for Hero. He's coming in, trying to pressure on Brown. Brown shot. Up for Hero, missing it. Tatum in the wing. Finds Brown to Horford. Up for the 2. Good shot made. And right now with the 2, up by 10. We're down to 2 minutes to go. Fans beating Miami. And a foul has been called by Robert Williams. Adebayo is at the free throw line shooting number 2-point free throw. Oh, I don't know what you're doing. You've done too many mistakes. You don't want to mess this up.
Well, that's what happened. I'd like to get a crowd beat Miami. That's what they always did.
First free throw, hit the rim. Now we're going to regroup as Kevin Love's checked in for Caleb Martin, I should say. And the fans really want to get louder at this point. If he missed a second, they're going to say that this one is legit to hit the deck. I don't think so. Yep, he makes one in. Tatum with the ball. Finds Horford. Finds Tatum. Up at the shot. Oh! Slam down! It's Jason Tatum!
Slam it, dunk it. Oh, wow. The Tatum is definitely like one of the bestest. Hey, lock it down.
Here's Hero on Brown. Lowry on Smart. Finds Butler. Over with the 2. And he misses it. The same thing that goes with the Warriors saying beat the Heat. They were already been turning out to be one of the better plays that they have ever done. And with that one, it does happen the most.
Yeah, typically on that, you don't have to regret that.
But an excellent block for Robert Williams to go with a 1 more rejection. Yeah, that one's going to give it off to Robert Williams because of his moment was giving out a great starting of the shot and with the block. After the offense foul calls on Robert Williams, here's Hero. With the 2, Hero make a good step forward. They're down by 9. Have to do this one again. Here's Tatum. Slings it to Horford. Horford slings back to Jason Tatum. Tatum, right back over to Smart. In the corner for three. Missed it up again. Here's Butler. Over Tatum. Floater, no good. Missing another 2-point score for Butler. And right now, here's Tatum. Over on Abayo. Gets his rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. Well, that was a little change-off mistake. Almost would have got that. But it was tough now to try to stop for the run. 3 players are checked in. Jovic, Zeller, and Yurtsevin are checked in. And for the Celtics, 3 players are checked out. Right now, the next timeout's called by Miami. With 36.4 seconds to go, it's a 49-40 lead for Boston. And also, on the other hand, his moment was turned to be his third team, since they definitely know for sure. And for this game, last year, he won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Whereas one of the better plays, this one turned out one of the bestest of the game. Well, he shows what he's going to definitely show what his awards turned out. With that one, that has shown with a lot of support, and he's definitely one of the bestest one for the better player than ever before. And also with that one, their third team All-ACC definitely did win this one too. That was the team that they definitely did win the ACC tournament bracket of this one that turned to be in the bracket run. I know what they're thinking, because he definitely played with Duke better than the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. They're really on to a better run, and they say Tatum of the Duke. After the substitution made, here is Jokic. Right now, here's Strus. Luke 7. Strus makes a drive.
Assistant.
Tatum with the ball. Slings it to Pritchard. Finds Muscala. Ready to go for it. Finds his rebound. Brogdon back outside. Down to 15 on the shot clock. With the 2 up. 2-point shots in for Tatum. 13 points.
All this happens, the fans are always loving it.
Jovic on Tatum. Yurt 7 for 3. And that ends first the game. Boston Celtics wins the first game of the playoffs, 51-42. All you can say that the team at Tatum has really put up a best one of a kind. And now we'll send it over to Ali LaForce to close the game on the sideline. Here's Ali.
Jason, you ran from the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. My teammates trust me. Like this. We do a good job wherever it's not. They'll get to the ball. They're just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Ali, thank you very much. With me, Clover and Paintbrush, this has been a presentation of the NBA playoffs. We'd like to thank you for watching, and have a great night in Boston at the Bleed Green, and a lucky luck charm.
You can call that too anytime. Bye-bye.
What a nice one. Thank you guys so much for your support. As for Boston Celtics, have a great start to try to take the muscle. The Eastern Conference Showdown was putting up one of the bestest of the game. Really not too much to say what they're going to do, because this one turned to be, like for the Boston Celtics, they are trying to take the win and pressure out Miami Heat. They have a lot of field goal percentage here for the Boston Celtics with 47%. Then for 56% here for the free throws. Points in the paint was 32. And then it was bench points 14, assists for 16. Then it was defensive rebound for 27. 4 steals in the game and 5 blocks. And Tatum had really never seen it going down with 2 blocks of his own, trying to face out with the revenge. And Robert Williams too. 4 turnovers, 5 points off for the Miami. Team fouls was less for Boston. Really good job on that one. And dunks for 4, definitely done it the best. And the time of possession was 12:06. The biggest lead change was 13. So Boston makes a great win to start with the series 1-0 over Miami. We'll see them back in Game 2 for the next day to come. Now, time for the 3-star players of the game. Third star. We'll all see that one here as we got the great ones to try to keep the pressure out of it. The third star goes to Jaylen Brown. 11 points, 1 rebound, assist, steal, and only 1 dunk performed. All it did happen because of this moment was giving up to a successful night on the game. Now, for the second star. This one goes to Jason Tatum, number 0. And one of the process of this game turned to be 2 blocks, 1 steal, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 13 points. 2 dunks were performed in 23 performance run. Turned out to be one of the bestest. I say, Jason Tatum, you gotta keep it strong out there, buddy. You got it all down. And for number 1, well, the better man they had, Bam Adebayo. 15 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 dunks. He only made a field goal percentage with 7 out of 10 runs of his game. Only 1 free throw made, and definitely off the rebound was 4. Okay, I'll give that one a credit, but that might be what he has done, the better the player. Anyway, that should do here for the first game of the NBA playoffs of the Celtics and the Heat. If you're tuning in to the Celtics, well, you'll see them back here again soon. But if you're switching over to the Western Conference for the Nuggets and the Wolves, we got the next game coming up, as right now MePhone will be standing by here at Ball Arena. And he also's got some other guys too, with Paintbrush and, well, not Paintbrush anyway, but for Silver Spoon and also OJ. They're also on the sidelines here too. They're about to see what they're going to do now. So at that point, thank you so much for watching, and peace out everyone for a while as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style. This is Test Tube, and see you all for the next game. If not, thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.
If you don't, somebody will.